Welcome to the definitive review of a vehicle that many consider the peak of automotive engineering, the Toyota Land Cruiser 100 series. Produced between 1998 and 2007, this machine didn't just replace the legendary 80 series, it redefined what a luxury off-roader could be. While the 80 was a rugged mountain goat, the 100 was designed to be a refined beast that could cross continents in comfort and then conquer a desert trail without breaking a sweat. It was the first Land Cruiser to introduce a V8 engine and independent front suspension, signaling a shift toward the premium market while maintaining the unstoppable reputation of its ancestors. Today, we explore why this generation is still the gold standard for overlanders and collectors alike, balancing mechanical simplicity with modern amenities. Whether you are a seasoned owner or a prospective buyer, the 100 series remains a benchmark in reliability and prestige. When Toyota designers sat down to create the 100 series, they had a massive challenge: how to make it more comfortable for daily driving without sacrificing its off-road DNA. The result was a wider, more rigid chassis and the introduction of independent front suspension, or IFS, on the standard 100 models. This was controversial at the time, as purists loved the solid front axle of the 80 series. However, the IFS provided vastly superior on-road handling and steering precision. To satisfy the hardcore crowd, Toyota also produced the 105 series, which kept the solid axle but used the 100's body. The body itself saw a 50% increase in rigidity over its predecessor, utilizing high-tensile steel. This era also introduced rack and pinion steering, making the vehicle feel significantly more car-like on the highway, while the 5-speed automatic transmission, introduced in 2003, perfected the cruising experience. For the North American and many global markets, the headline news was the 4.7-liter 2UZ-FE V8 engine. This iron block masterpiece is widely regarded as one of the most reliable engines ever built, often reaching 300,000 to 500,000 miles with basic maintenance. Producing 230 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque in its early years, it wasn't a speed demon, but it provided smooth, effortless low-end torque, perfect for towing and crawling. In 2005, Toyota added VVTi technology, bumping output to 275 horsepower. While it is famously thirsty, averaging 13 to 15 miles per gallon, owners gladly trade fuel economy for the peace of mind that comes with Toyota's indestructible V8. The engine's timing belt design requires service every 90,000 miles, but beyond that, the 2UZ-FE is a mechanical fortress that refuses to quit. While the V8 ruled the US, the rest of the world enjoyed the legendary 1HD FTE. This 4.2-liter inline-six turbocharged diesel engine is the holy grail for many Land Cruiser enthusiasts. It offered incredible fuel efficiency compared to the V8 and produced a massive amount of low-end grunt. Known for its million-kilometer potential, this engine featured an electronically controlled fuel injection system that optimized performance across various altitudes and temperatures. It delivered 202 horsepower and a staggering 317 pound-feet of torque from as low as 1,400 RPM. For those in Australia, Africa, or Europe, the 1HD FTE made the 100 series the ultimate long-distance tourer. Its ability to run on poor quality fuel while maintaining high performance is why it remains highly sought after by international overlanders and military organizations alike. Despite its move toward luxury, the 100 series remained a titan off-road. It featured a full-time four-wheel drive system with a 2-speed transfer case and a center-locking differential. A standout and sometimes polarizing feature was the active height control, AHC. This hydraulic suspension system allowed the driver to raise the vehicle for ground clearance over obstacles or lower it for highway stability and easy entry. AHC also provided automatic load leveling, which was a game changer for those carrying heavy camping gear or towing trailers. While complex, the system is remarkably robust if the fluid is changed regularly. Coupled with 9.8 inches of ground clearance and generous approach and departure angles, the 100 series proved that you could have a plush ride on the street and still follow a Jeep Wrangler into the deep woods. Stepping inside a 100 series is like entering a vault. The build quality is superlative, with soft-touch materials, genuine wood trim, and leather seating that feels thicker and more durable than modern luxury cars. It offered 3 rows of seating, accommodating up to 8 passengers.
The 2003 refresh brought a more modern dash layout and the introduction of a touchscreen navigation system, which was cutting edge for its time. Sound insulation was a priority. Toyota used sandwich structure vibration-damping steel sheets in the firewall to ensure the cabin remained whisper quiet, even at high speeds. Features like heated seats, a power moonroof, and a premium JBL sound system ensured that whether you were in the Sahara or the suburbs, you were traveling in first class. It's an interior designed to last 25 years, not 5.
The 100 series was built at the Yoshiwara plant in Japan, where every vehicle underwent a rigorous inspection process far beyond standard passenger cars. Toyota's engineers designed the Land Cruiser with a 25-year service life goal in mind, specifically for use in the world's harshest environments. This meant using oversized components, from the massive wheel bearings to the heavy-duty radiator and cooling system. The Lauder frame was fully boxed, providing a rigid foundation that prevented body flex during extreme articulation. Even the paint and undercoating were applied more thickly to resist corrosion and rock chips. This over-engineered philosophy is why you still see these vehicles being used by the United Nations and NGOs in the most remote corners of the globe. It wasn't built to a price point, it was built to a standard of reliability that has never been matched.
No vehicle is perfect, and the 100 series has a few known character traits. For V8 owners, the exhaust manifolds are known to crack over time, leading to a noticeable ticking sound. The AHC system, while reliable, requires a fluid flush every 60,000 miles. Neglect can lead to expensive globe failures. Another critical item is the heater T-joints, plastic pieces that can become brittle and fail, potentially causing engine overheating. However, compared to its rivals from Land Rover or Mercedes-Benz from the same era, the to-do list for a Land Cruiser is remarkably short. If you stay on top of the 90,000-mile timing belt and water pump service and keep the rust away from the rear hotch and frame, this vehicle will easily see its 400,000th birthday. It's a vehicle that rewards those who invest in preventative care.
The 100 series is perhaps the most popular platform in the world for overlanding. The aftermarket support is massive, with companies like ARB, Slee Off-Road, and Ironman 4x4 offering everything from heavy-duty bumpers to specialized suspension lifts. Many owners choose to delete the AHC system in favor of a traditional 2-inch lift kit for simplicity on long-distance treks. With a 3,500 kilogram, 7,700 pounds towing capacity, it can easily pull an off-road trailer. Common mods include adding a dual battery system to run fridges, a snorkel for water crossings, and a rear tire carrier to free up space underneath for a long-range fuel tank. Because the 100 series is so physically large, it provides ample room for a drawer system and a rooftop tent, making it a literal home on wheels for those exploring the Great Divide or the Silk Road.
As we conclude our look at the 100 series, it's clear why prices are skyrocketing. In the current market, a well-maintained example can fetch anywhere from $15,000 to over $40,000 for low-mileage 2006-2007 models. It occupies a sweet spot in history. It's modern enough to have side curtain airbags and navigation, but old enough to have a physical key and a mechanical soul. It is the last of the truly overbuilt Toyotas before electronics began to dominate every system. If you want a vehicle that can take your family to dinner in the city on Friday and across a mountain range on Saturday, the Land Cruiser 100 series is unmatched. It's not just an SUV. It's an investment in a lifestyle of adventure and a testament to what happens when a manufacturer decides to build the best car in the world, regardless of cost.